Slugs and snails, welcome back to Dinger City. We are in the grand finals of the Classic 8. We are currently looking at a 1-0 series in favor of Mr. Joe, which is crazy because it's not crazy that Mr. Joe's up a run, but it's crazy that Mr. Joe's the underdog. We were talking about, Hunter right now looking for Dinger City's first ever Classic 3-peat, and then a guy who was once Dinger City's greatest, might still be. The fact that he took a little sabbatical to educate himself is now bringing this all into question.
Yeah, no, these two teams, I think, are the best defensive teams. Attached to, you could argue, two of the best players in the club. So it's crazy to see how many hits have been hit. Last game, very high scoring.
Yeah.
Went down to the
extra innings.
11th,
I think.
Yeah, it tied up in the ninth. Went to extras, and Joey is starting with a runner on second, and Hunter's just bases open, free pass.
I don't blame him. I might honestly walk Boomerang Bro every single time on this stadium, just because he's only got one. It's not like you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and that ball's gonna land for a hit.
All right, bases loaded. We already saw some barrel shenanigans.
Oh no, he didn't make him lefty.
No. All right, we're going to bounce back. We don't care that it's the wrong Pianta. We're going to be okay. Blue Blob gets it done right-handed, too. That's what we say. That's what we say here at Dinger City, right? Yeah! Oh, shit.
Wow.
It's all right. Toad's gonna rocket one out. We're going to forget about Pianta.
And this is the thing with Joey's team, is that these barrels are really going to pay dividends,
Oh,
and it doesn't even
no!
matter. That is scoring three.
Holy smokes!
Again, and I didn't think he was even close to that one.
Dude, I gotta talk about something. I kind of whispered it to Hunter beforehand. I didn't plant seeds of doubt. He brought it up. But ever since diving catch has come back up in the community, it's more discussed because I think someone figured out that, like, if you have diving catch, you have a little bit more area to, if you press A earlier or lock on, something like that. Basically, they figured out you should be diving a little earlier with the characters that have diving catch. I feel like ever since that was figured out, we've been seeing more misplays. People are trying to dive earlier than they feel like they should. And I mean, that could have been maybe a one-run RBI, but instead return 3 because we're trying to figure out where that sweet spot is for sliding catch.
Yeah, that's a tough one to go for because with no outs, you can just full send your runners as well. And Joey did that, scored all 3, and I think if it were me, even if I thought maybe I can have an opportunity to get it, I just want to. I'll take the one run and call it a day. We saw Hunter last game do virtually the exact same thing.
Oh, the barrel prevented that one from being a mistake.
That ball would have gone to the wall.
Hunter not still. That would have been a double for sure, but instead a single because the barrel said, "Don't worry, I got your back." Literally, literally had his back.
Yeah. Had he thrown to first base there, no one would have been there. That would have gone into foul territory. And now this is a great part for this
You're going to feel a lot better, though, is if you rip one out here at Wario. If you rip one out here with Wario, you're going to feel a lot better because you needed the chem to do it.
Wow, Nina Pinta Santa Maria, opposite field. That ball, I couldn't tell if that was fair or foul. I was just sitting. It
was simply gone.
Yeah.
I will say I know I'm not Dinger City's best, brightest, or even most baseballed. I feel like I always know the second the ball leaves the bat whether or not it's going to be foul or fair. Mm-hmm. And I feel like often in my own head I'm like, yep, I knew that was going to be
when we started doing stars on stuff, it made it so difficult as a commentator, especially when we turn the drop spots off to see because the ball comes in so fast. It's hard to tell, but as long as there's a drop spot, I'm chilling. I'm chilling.
Big chilling. All right, here comes Big Bosch. I love this guy. One of my favorites of all time.
5 stars to 2, and Nick said it last game. Joey only has Toad to pitch with, who's a lesser pitcher. So we're gonna see how long it takes.
Lesser? I feel like he's even lower than that.
A lower pitcher than lesser, yeah. And he doesn't have a great backup. I think it's also Toad. So we're gonna see how long it takes Hunter to kind of maybe put Joey in a position to where he has to change him.
There's actually it's totally reasonable. There is a world where Hunter goes down like 0-2 in the first 2 games, but he catches on to Toad bad pitching, and since there's no better option, it just like becomes locked.
Yeah.
That being said, I wouldn't doubt either of these players to ever, fall too far behind the other. We're already tied up. We had a crazy first inning for both of them. And it's anyone's ball game, and that's going to apply to possibly all 5. We might see this is a tough, tight competition. We might see this go all the way to game 5.
Yeah, both great fielding teams, good throwing arms with laser in the infield. So I really think that these these hazards are really going to play effect because, this game is close, last game was close, and with stars being used a lot of the time, it's really just going to take, who hits into more double plays. It's a lot. I'm excited to see. It's a lot. It's a lot. So many things happening.
The Dinger City special, of course, being that the hazards are always on, whether it's competitive, classic, yada, yada, you name it. We turn these bad boys on. And you know what? Whether it be to the bane of some people's existence or the boon of others, it's a decision we made. And now we must lie in it.
And Boomerang Bro wants to lie into this ball right here. Hunter's been doing a very nice job of pitching to Boomerang Bro, I believe, since the first at-bat of last game where he wall jumped a bobble with Toadette. Done a really nice job pitching to the one true heavy on Joey's team, and maybe the only heavy because we do have Blue Pianta opposite-handed.
Hey, man, get him on the scale. He weighs the same. This guy's a heavy, and he's going to make sure you know that.
It is good, yeah.
Blobbert.
3-3 going into the bottom of the third. Hunter with virtually the same lineup every inning. Waluigi with Wario.
What's interesting, dude, it's such an interesting ball game because Joey does have the team that tells Hunters no. There was one team drafted this whole classic that tells Hunter's team no, and it's this one.
Yeah.
Hunter against basically everyone else he's played has been leagues ahead.
Yeah.
And Joey, I'm not gonna say he's been
behind.
God. Oh my goodness gracious!
Wow, that ball's high.
Dinger.
Far gone.
But his team is getting such a boost from being against Hunters. That being said, Wario Dingers you can't do anything about.
Especially on a small field with Chem too. This is just the stadium. Hunter, we got the stadium, and Hunter oh my God! And that is a back-to-back, a belly to belly. Wow, Tyler. Wow.
More like wow.
Wow.
Holy smokes! Another home run for Hunter.
Hunter is locked in right now. We said it.
He couldn't do it 3 times in a row.
He couldn't do it.
That'd be sacrilege.
No, don't do it.
Be sinful. Diabolical even.
I would shit myself.
You'd shit yourself?
I would actually, not on purpose.
Like you'd act like not on purpose, but you're certainly gonna shit yourself. He gets a home run here.
I could.
Oh my
God,
God,
happen.
man! It's up. All right, you suck that back up. We're good. I was nervous.
Ever seen the movie Rat Race?
I have not seen the movie. Rat Race.
Okay. For those that probably know the scene. I'm not gonna say it. It's very funny. Very funny scene.
Rat Race was recently brought up.
It's a great movie.
In a friend group of mine. Jack, was that the thing we did? Was Rat Race on someone's list? Was it on Nick's list? It's not important.
Great movie though.
I've heard of it.
Yeah.
It's the moral of the story.
Yeah, Brecker Meyer, I think, is in it. Cuba Gooding Jr., the girl that was in every early 2000s movie, then quit Hollywood. Great movie.
We get that. You were there in the theater during the early 2000s, while the rest of us were on the changing tables.
Fair.
Oh!
And speaking of fair, that's just not fair. A Chem link with Wario around this entire diamond, not fair.
Listen, man, Joey loves to come from behind. He was behind he was down 4 runs in the 9th last time, and he was like, don't count me out. I love coming.
He does. And coming back is what he's going to be doing very, very soon because we are in the bottom of the 4th, 6-3, flaming hot up. This is the lineup you want up if you're Joey, and he's going to get on with his leadoff single.
He threw him I don't know if it was an intentional dick ball or there wasn't a lot of swerve in it, but he kind of threw that one right down Main Street, and he was ready.
I think with these lesser,
I throw a dick ball in every now and again. I think it's a genuinely good confusing tactic.
Oh, and he's gonna let it drop so slow.
Oh wow!
They don't call him Mr. Joe Baseball Show for nothing. So he got the quicker runner out of first base, and because Hunter didn't send the runner, just on a lead. So smart. Had to send him there. And the thing is Joey was in a position to where if he does send him, he can catch that ball midair. And because there is no such thing as an infield fly with a runner on first base. No such rule. So great.
That was truly gnarly.
Yeah.
That was a gnarled play for sure.
And lead off with our hitter into
oh,
a barrel. Baby!
Mario nose broken.
Baby got barreled. Mr. Joe, full cylinders. He's ready.
Yeah, listen, man, just because he's down 3 runs does not mean that Mr. Joe is not locked. The question is he loaded?
We're going to see. Well, that ball's fair. Sends the runner back. Great move there. Great move.
All right, this is the meat and potatoes here.
Yeah.
You're looking for a tasty little star hit with Madge. Might be good enough to score Shy Guy. Stadium's a little small, maybe not, but then you got big Boomer.
Yeah, you got to hope this ball lands. He doesn't go for the star hit.
It's all right. Listen, man, it is what
I get
it is.
it.
You still got
I get
Big
it.
Boomer here.
I get it, because you know he's going to throw this free. He's probably going to throw this free
Almost
pass.
certainly. It's the easiest
it.
walk I've ever seen in my life.
I get it. The at-bat comes down to this character to at least get a run. So
Here comes Captain Bosch, man.
Ooh, and Wario runs away from it. Walu's still so big.
I perhaps would have egged there, but I understand not having full faith in the egg. It's a very tricky ball. We see it through triples sometimes. We see it just go right into a glove. It's a tricky one for sure.
It looked like Hunter might have even gone the "I'm gonna pitch" quote unquote, because that ball was directly at Bosch. That would have hit him.
Oh, it was definitely caught the inside of the bat.
Especially with the blue Pianta, who's right-handed. So maybe he was just trying to say, beat me with him.
Yeah, beat me with the blobster.
Oh my God!
Oh!
Oh my God!
That's an out.
Phenomenal input from Joe. He dove as late as he possibly could to get that out.
But now we have to be worried about 3 home runs in a row.
Yeah, Hunter a lot of the time was going, I felt like he was going Walu Wario to try to build that chem. But with this stadium, he doesn't really need it as much. So we see a lot of singles hitters into then a bunch of heavies,
I actually, what's funny is I think I disagree with you. I think if I had known this was going to be the stadium, which you do know before you make your lineup, I almost think this is the kind of lineup, this is the kind of stadium where I would go Walu Wario.
I think I would
because
too.
you don't need goated chem, because just a little will do. Just a touch of chem will put it out.
Yep. Yep. And the thing with Joey's team is he doesn't have a wall jumper.
That is so true.
On this stadium.
Granted, none of them have really been like, oh, he could have wall jumped that. I think both Wario home runs were just like all the way in the jungle.
Yeah. It just, as a pitcher, just makes you feel worse. It's like, I can't if I had the opportunity to even try to do it. That ball's going to...
You know what I'm quickly picking up on? I'm sure the astute viewers at home, I'm sure even you have noticed. It seems like, and again, there's so much ball left to play. Oh!
He ran into it.
I was so nervous. It seems like the smaller stadium really benefits Hunter more, because when he's relying on just Waluigi to put up like tasty singles and the Boshi's canceling them, a place like Bowser's Castle and Peach's Garden and even Boshi's Industrial Park to an extent, it's going to be a lot harder to get those Wario dingers. Where here it's like, we just saw him get a free one, like a neutral, pure, tried and true solo shot.
Yeah.
So I'm excited, man. I'm excited to see if we hit how many stadiums we end up hitting here.
Yeah, it's 5 games, so 5.
We could see 5 unique stadiums.
And he star swinging. That's foul. And,
you know what, man? That's better than it going right to the first baseman. As far as all the outcomes go, that's not the worst one. I get you're going for the egg, because then Madge will have the bases loaded, and that might not be the world we live in, unfortunately, but it is what it is.
Joey went for the 2 stars, didn't land it, and he's going to lead off with Madge, but he gets a run back.
Yeah.
6-4, bottom of the 6. Wario into Mario, and you have to imagine, and he changed his captain, actually. We didn't see that. Captain is Wario.
Oh, it's Mario?
Yeah, is Mario now, yeah. It was Wario, is Mario now. So now it is Captain Mario.
He's got only the one Mario, so we know it's this guy.
Yeah,
he's going for a 5-star dinger, or at least he's willing to accept the 5-star dinger if that's the way the basket falls.
That's the way the
That's going to land.
Oh. Say ow!
What?
Say ow.
What was the second save?
Don't know.
Ew! I love that, man. I love that funky dinosaur. He's so cool.
Bobble.
The bobble was pretty funny. All right, Mr. Joe clawing him back, man. Listen, all it takes is 1 run an inning and keeping Hunter locked away.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what his thought process is on this one, because if you get the double, you probably get the free pass again.
Even if you get a single, I think you might see Boomer walked, only because, it's like, oh.
So good. So good. That looks like such
inside
inside pitch.
And that's one of those wacky spots where, like, I think I got to imagine it crossed Hunter's mind. Like, is this close enough that I press A and dive?
Yeah.
Oh,
and he's pitching.
We're pitching. This could tie up the ball game. That won't do it.
0-2
But
counter.
this could.
He's He's gone for a lot of inside pitches with this boomerang, bro.
Inside pitches are so interesting in Mario Baseball to me because I think it comes down to the ouch.
Ouch. And speaking of who's hurting us right now, it's you not being a member, because the members are on screen right now. Become a member. The link is down in the description. It helps us so much. We love you very, very much. And yeah, please think about doing so.
Unless, of course, you are a member, in which case, thank you. And
Yeah.
You're not hurting me at all.
Yeah,
You're
no.
helping me. You're helping me sit down at the dinner table with my parents. You say, get a real job, Tyler. And I say, come on, Mom and Dad. You know I'm working on the baseball channel. That brings in like 30 to 40 whole dollars a month for me. And they're like, how many members do you have? And then that's where it gets dicey.
And they're on screen, Mom. They're on screen.
And then I have to go, just watch the bottom of the 7th. You'll see.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, he's going all the way. He's not going all the way. We're just holding. Respectful. A gentleman's hold.
Gentleman.
Oh, the
long
Kim.
Kim. With one, I don't know. With one out, I don't know.
Yes, I gotta be so honest, man. There's 3 Warriors in a row. I totally would have sent them. Every run counts, and you're gonna be kicking yourself if you find yourself down 2 losses because you lost by 1 run at the end of this.
Oh, but Hunter's saying that ball is high. It is far. It is gone. Give me my Kim. You'll show me Kim.
Fuck everything I just said, as a matter of fact. And now, who do we pitch with? All right, it's gonna be Blue Toad.
Here we go. Wow.
By golly, man, his Wario's turned.
He just pushes every single ball with Wario, and you know it's so weird because he's not a push hitter, but like on the stadium, it just that's a perfect though. I don't know. He's so good with it.
I feel like almost any character stars off could put one out here.
Yeah.
We've seen like Daisy's flower ball go out here. This is a tight, small little stadium begging for balls.
We're begging for a home run here.
Dude, I want to see Blobbert do it.
Yeah.
I respect the Piantas. They've got game. Even when they're wrong. Silly Blobber with a base hit!
There we go. It feels like he has to reach so far for that ball versus lefty pitch.
Nothing's a reach for the Blue Bob. I believe in him.
We believe in the Blob. Top of the 8th, 4-9. We got to get runners on base, and Joey doing a great job getting his left hitter on base. Doing a great job getting the next hitter on base.
You knew what? Ooh. Wow, that was a close shave. I thought she was toast.
I thought
she was getting her world rocked.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, Joey is a player who I think, unlike someone like me or Critnick, performs well under pressure. I think being down 5 runs is only gonna unleash the dragon.
I want to see this dragon. I want to see this fucking dragon. And this is 1st and 3rd. He's making me curse. I don't curse too often.
Dude, the dragon's out.
He's getting me. He's getting me.
He's right there. He's in the background. He's got to look really closely at the player cam.
And we have Kem with this Toad, with this character.
Joey doesn't charge with Toad, and I respect him for it.
I
He's a good singles hitter. The dragon's out. The dragon's whispering in his ears. Dude, just keep hitting singles. You're doing good. There's not even an out yet this inning. You don't need to worry.
Mr. Joe is stern
and
fair.
Oh, the dragon! Get the dragon, baby! He's out. He's on fire.
That ball was so good.
Dude.
She got her worst shit rocked. Oh my God. Toadette flying almost over the right field wall.
Good.
Wow.
It's dragon territory.
We're runner on 3rd base too. Anything in the air.
He's charging. He's fully dragon pilled.
Oh God.
Okay. It's fine. There's no scoring around here.
Oh my God. I would.
Oh man, dude,
I
was
Conseco.
Oh man, just like that, it's a 1-run ball game.
This is what Joey does. This is what Joey does. He just makes every single game something you have to never. Every game is a game.
Hurt,
yeah,
which is good.
Yeah.
Hunter loses all the time, and just off camera, you guys don't get to see that. Hunter shows up and loses all the time. You'll just have to take my word for it. But they don't hurt. What hurts is when you're certain you're gonna win, and then you lose. And that's what Joey is trying to master right here.
And you know, we heard what you guys were saying in the comment section. Oh, that ball is going to get caught. Manual Fielder Select has done such a good job with that.
Let me tell you why that didn't work.
Why?
The Mario Fireball, an incredible maneuver. often scores many a run. The issue is fire belongs to the dragon. And Hunter should have known that going into the at-bat. And he'll suffer accordingly.
Oh, that ball is going. He switches back.
Make him think he'll win, then he lose. It hurt the most. We're back. All right, we're back. Sorry, gang. Mild technical difficulties. Full disclosure, the game crashed, but we did bring it back to life with a save state. We painstakingly recreated the situation. Everything should be good on your end. It'll be a blink of an eye for you. It was a longer process for us. Joey has to get a run this inning. It's a good Boshi egg.
Oh,
great Boshi egg.
Bounced right over Warrior's
Fantastic Boshi egg. Critter killing Boshi egg.
True double. True
You'll
double.
love to see it, man. I love Boshi.
And then we have righty Pianta.
All
Big
right.
swing and a miss. 0-1 count, 1 out. Joey, this is what they call the last of the licks.
Ooh,
And Mario
he's
is
not
going
gonna
to
get
not. He's going to get hit. He's going to get
Absolutely not
hit.
gonna get there. Hey, man, a good hit with Pianta, which we didn't see, could have scored Boshi.
Could have. Didn't. But could have.
Honestly, on this stadium, any okay hit, like with a barrel involved, and
Oh!
that's the game. Just like, we spent 4 hours fixing that for you guys, and now it's over. Congrats, Hunter. Another win for the big man. And I guess we'll see you guys next time. Finger City out.